Questions? Opening remarks?
Well, Tamika, can you elaborate on what it was like out there? It looked like sometimes you were a pinball trying to make your way down the machine and getting banged around in there. It looked like it was as physical as these games ever are.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, we all know the history of playing against the Shock and just how physical the game is. And, you know, this game wasn't even close to yesterday's game as far as how physical it was. And I think as you get more and more tired, you start leaning more on people and, you know, just getting up and down the court. But, you know, I give a lot of credit to my teammates and all of us. I mean, we came out tonight, we were focused, we were ready to play, and we knew it was going to be a war. Last night was a battle, but today was a war. And, you know, thank God we got through the war. We weathered the storm when they started going on their runs. And, you know, we pulled together. Ebony hitting those shots down the stretch. I mean, I can't say enough about her. And, I mean, she's been struggling probably the last 10, 15, or probably like the last 10 games, just struggling with her shot and her confidence. But tonight she stepped up like a vet and, you know, like what we expect her to do. She hit the shot on the baseline and hit her free throws. And, you know, from there I think we ended up the last 16 free throws going 16 for 16, and that's a huge credit for our team.
Was that ended up being kind of a fourth quarter emphasis to attack the goal in hopes of getting the foul line? Because sometimes you just simply don't get calls, and you know you can do all that work for nothing. Yeah,
definitely. And you know, their bigs show out so hard, and sometimes one of the things we've been practicing on is just going around the bigs, attacking them, and going to the basket. And you know, I know for me, sometimes I got a little lackadaisical with the ball, which I got to focus on for the next round. But just attacking the basket, and they got in the foul trouble. I think we were in the bonus with like 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, which was, you know, another one of our game plans. Hey, get them in foul trouble, attack the basket, and you know, everybody did a great job getting to the free throw line and attacking them.
Talk about the defensive effort the team did down the stretch against Nolan, and also zealous down the stretch.
Well, they killed us game one, and you know, last game we put a hitman out for them, you know, even though they still got their points and they did a great job. But you know, I think the adjustment that we made during the game was not only running that baseline, and she got a lot of open shots early on in the game. You know, and at halftime we talked about that, just having our post players step out and try to, you know, slow her down a little bit, because when she comes off that screen, there's nobody that can stop Deanna Nolan. She's unbelievable, and you know, I had to chase her all night, so you know I'm tired. But you know, I think just being able to step out and slow her down a little bit kind of helped our team defense. It helped our team defense a lot, being able to adjust and help each other out.
How important was having on court for tonight's game?
Wow. You know, we were in this situation at Detroit a couple years back, and we won game 2. Game 3, we came out on their court, and they smashed us in the first 5 minutes of the game. And, you know, I think being at home, having our fans here, I can't say enough to Larry Bird, you know, thank you for buying out the top section. I mean, to look up there, and normally you see the black curtains out there, but to see a whole bunch of people there and everybody cheering, you know, I even think I saw somebody with some binoculars. I didn't know it was that high up, but, you know, it was great to look out and to have that fan support. And, you know, we've been talking about all year how great our fans are. I've been talking about it since I've been here. And, you know, tonight, this whole series, you know, the whole playoff for the Washington series, now the Detroit series, and everybody ready to be back, you know, for the finals. But, you know, our fans are a sixth man, and they came out, and they supported us. They supported us all season, and, you know, it was, like I said, it was great to have them there.
Wow. Absolutely thrilled for our players, our staff, Fever staff, Pacer Sports and Entertainment. They've just given us so much super support this year, and we've always wanted to bring a championship like this, an Eastern Conference championship, to Indianapolis. I thought we did a really, really good job tonight of battling, and I knew it was going to be a war. We held our own on the boards. We actually won the boards, which really helped us because we didn't shoot but 37% from the field. With our ability to limit their second chance points and get to the free throw line. Those were 2 key things for us. We were going to be in the attack mode all night long, drive, make them defend the dribble drive. And And I thought we did a really good job with that. Anytime you can beat a team as fine as Detroit is, you're thrilled to death. And all my acknowledgement and praise goes to them because they are very, very, very good. And they were a tough opponent. And I think the difference in the outcome was the fact that we'd earned home court. That makes a huge difference. And we had so many super fans. Thank you, Larry Bird, for stepping up and helping us with tickets. Thank you to all our ticket sales people, and just thank you to the community of Indianapolis for coming out and supporting us. When the game was on the line, the fans came alive, and I really think they shook the shop down the stretch with their screaming and hollering and whatever. But whatever happens next, wherever we go first or stay here, we need everybody to come back. I don't know if I can buy 10,000 tickets like Larry did, but I might be able to buy 100.
Question?
Then since the people were struggling to score really the whole second half, was it a point of emphasis to try to attack the goal and try to induce fouls so that you made 16 free throws in a row there at the end, which was...
Well, I thought we were struggling scoring because we missed some pretty wide open shots. I mean, I can think of 4 or 5 wide open shots that we just didn't knock down. I thought a couple of times we lost track of the shot clock and didn't take the shot when we kicked. But they upped their defense. We upped our defense, and they upped their defense. And so one of the key things we tried to do was drive, in particular when Tosh McWilliams decided to guard Tamika Catchings. I mean, every time we went down the floor, we isolated that situation. We were determined to make Tosh guard her. So everything we were doing was to try to attack. But I thought in the end we missed some shots we should have really hit. But down the stretch, I don't know how many free throws we hit in a row. Was it 16? And that won the ball game. Ebony Hoffman's 2 free throws. Tammy Sutton Brown's 2 free throws. Every time they got hit a shot, we got fouled and we hit our free throws. So that was crucial for us.
Considering Indiana has never been to the WNBA Finals, and Tamika has said before, this is the greatest team here she's seen, would it be disappointing not to finish it off, obviously?
Well, anytime you get this close and don't go all the way, you're going to be disappointed. But, we're not even going to think about that. In the locker room just now, we were talking about celebrating this event, first ever championship for 24 hours. And then when the 24-hour bell sounds, we're focused on the next round. And we've come so far, there's no need why we can't go much further. So our goal is not going to be to play in the WNBA Finals, it's going to be to win the WNBA Finals. And we have an enormous amount of character on this team. I thought we had a great team effort tonight. Catchings only had 10 points, but we had 4 people in double figures. We had great help off the bench from January, and Tamika Dixon, if I had to pick an MVP, it'd be hers. Big time Dixon.
How much sweeter is the series when
He had to go to Detroit.
Do you want the truth? No, I think it's sweet because we won at home and because we defeated the defending world champions. The fact that it happens to be Detroit may be secondary. But in order to get to the finals, we had to beat the defending champions. And the great thing about it, the sweet thing about it, is that we were able to do it here at home in front of our fans.
Well, I know Tammy sometimes gets teased. She's not the burly, elbow swinging, super strong post. But you come on her play, she ended up actually being maybe the most effective post in this game with the way she performed.
Well, Tammy is not what we call a physical power post. She's gotten more physical, but nevertheless, we still went to her. We wanted her to go at their bigs down in the paint. We wanted them to have to defend her. And I thought she did a great job getting to the free throw line just by attacking them. 7 for 8 from the free throw, free throw line was really huge for us, and she was 5 for 7 from the field. So I thought she did exactly what we wanted her to do. Running the floor, putting pressure on their posts, and then when we went inside, she went at them. And they either had to, foul her or she got to the rim on them. So I thought we did a good job with our game plan.